Do you have issues with foods that are sweet, salty, and full of dairy, delicious goodness? Man, so do I. Let's talk about it. You know, you can think that you're the only person that's having an issue with food, with sugar, salt. You get something salty, then you want something sweet. You get something sweet, then you want something salty, or you want something creamy like ice cream. I was at Walmart yesterday, and the lady, the cashier at the checkout, started talking about healthy foods because, I was checking out with my healthy food. And she started saying that they say to eat this, they say not to eat that, and it's all so confusing. Should I eat this? Should I not eat that? And I find that no matter where we go, 9 times out of 10, we can run into somebody who has that exact same issue. What to eat? How much of it to eat? This person says eat this way, somebody else says eat that way. Which way are we supposed to be eating? With that being said, we can all have issues with eating, but we don't all pay attention to those issues, and we don't all get to the core of what the real issue is. And my question today is, do you have an issue with food, and what does it look like? Is it loss of control over how much you eat? Feel like you just eat too much? Is it eating for comfort, reward, escape, or punishment? Is it because, I'm just gonna be out of shape, I'm gonna have health problems, so I might as well enjoy life? Is it eating in secret because you feel shame and guilt over what you're eating? You don't want anybody else to know? I've done that. Or is it cycles? Like I've had those cycles of, I'm gonna do right, and then I fail, and then I feel guilty, and then I resolve to get up. But no, then I start all over again with trying. I can say that I have done all of these things. Every single one of them. I've lived a life of highs and lows where food is concerned, where eating is. God is not the God of confusion. Confusion comes from the enemy that wants to keep us frustrated, wants to keep us confused, wants to keep us giving up, wants to keep us in the land of not knowing what to do, so we do nothing. So I began to say, okay, let me face the fact that I don't know what to do. I have no idea of how to eat that's going to be beneficial to me. So I had to surrender that to God. I had to start doing things His way. I had to start praying about what was in front of me, what was on my plate, how I felt about it, why I was eating it, and not just go to a diet, not just go to a guru, but go to God, who is the ultimate person the ultimate being that can tell us how we should eat for us individually. He knows me more than I know myself. He knows me better than any other being on the planet. So when we start turning our food over to God, He can truly help us. Not only figure out how to eat, also why we're eating, and what to eat for the right. And when we start eating the way God wants us to eat, chains begin to break. Healing begins to happen in our lives, in our emotions. We get clarity. We have joy. We have peace. We get all the benefits that come with the freedom from eating in a way where we are not consumed with the shame and guilt and the issues associated with not knowing what to do. So today is about asking the question and facing the truth. Are you an emotional eater? Are you an emotional eater? Have you used food to numb pain or to get comfort? Admitting it honestly to yourself and to God is the first step toward food freedom. Psalm 139:23 says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts." And God calls us to open our hearts to Him. He says if we let Him in, He will eat with us. He will spend time with us, sorting these things out. getting to the root of our issues. But first, we have to come to Him with a surrendered heart, ready and willing to do what God calls us to do, what He asks of us to do. It's ours for the taking. The only thing that's holding us back is us. So answer the call. Seek God with all your heart, mind, and strength. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.